This video is recorded to share a trick example to my students. One student sent me a program. I copied and modified a little bit here and asked me the question why the program not work as it supposed to be. So let us say what is this program. The student want to write a program to reverse a string. So the student write this reverse function. This reverse function reverse a C string. If you give the point to the C string's front and the point to the C string's last char, then this will reverse it. How? You declare a tempo local variable called tempo hold a char. Then as long as the front is less than real, then you first let the tempo equal whatever char pointed by front. Then let the memory pointed by front equal whatever the char pointed by real. Then that's the memory pointed by real store the char in the tempo. So this you reverse it. Then you increase front by 1, reduce the real by 1. So this reverse function is correct. Then the student try to call this reverse function. The student gave 2 C string as an example. Actually, this student tried to give an odd length string and even length string, but his odd length string is not really odd. So let us give an odd name. How about just say Tom? Okay, Tom is odd, 3 chars inside. Then the even string with the C string with even number, even length. So then print out before the reverse, the odd string is, print out the odd string, and before the reverse, the even string is, then print out the even string. Then the student call this function. Now, student understand that to call this function, you need to give the address of the first character in the string, so which is the array name. Hold the array, this string name, hold the string address, which is the first address of the first char. Then student know need to give the address of the last char. Last char is, since the last char will be string length minus 1 alpha set from the beginning address. So the C string odd elements are odd 0 up to odd string length of odd minus 1, right? So the odd is the base address of this string. The index multiply 1 is the alpha set because each char take 1 byte, okay? So that's why he did put a string length of odd minus 1 here. Now, then same thing to reverse the even length string, do the same thing, then print out the result. It seems like this code should work very well, but if the student try to run the program, compile successfully, then you say the string reverse is not correct. So Tom, when you reverse it, it's supposed to be MOT, but it seems like M still stay in the right original place, but the OT is TO reversed. The add word is the same thing. The last element D stay there. Now, so the student realize it's 1 off. So student ask if I change to this, then it work perfectly. But if he change to this, is not what he really write in the reverse, right? Reverse, in the reverse function, the student write the real is the address of the last char in the C string, and the front is the address of the first char in the C string. That's why it can be reversed. But if you do this, this is not the address of the last char. This is the address of the /0, which is the null character, which is the terminator of the C string. Okay, so what's wrong? So this is a little bit tricky. When students ask me question, I try to run a couple times. Then I say that couldn't be. Then I begin to read his whole program. Then I realize there is one bigger problem here. Notice student did not declare the function reverse. Okay, if you don't declare the function reverse, and the function is implemented after the main function. When you try to call reverse in the main function, your code should not be able to compile, but this code still compiled. This give us hint that reverse function is a built-in function. This reverse function is a built-in function, and it works like this way. You give the beginning address, then you give the ending address, which is that /0 address, then he will reverse for you. But the function student want to write a reverse is you give the beginning address and you give the end address, but this end address is not the terminated char /0 is the last char right before the /0. Okay, so which means that in the main function actually called the built-in resolve function. So in order to do that, in order to use your own function, you might need to declare this reverse. So I declare reverse, which is char point front, then char point real. After I declare, this will shadow the built-in reverse function. So in this case, that means your function will be used. Now, if your function will be used, you will do this, -1. Then you begin run the program. You will say this time it will reverse successfully. Okay? So this is a tricky example. It also take me for like about 10 minutes before I realized the problem. So that's why I want to share with all my students. If you have any questions, please give me an email.